All right. Yeah, so I wanted to play some Frostpunk 2. I originally gave it an attempt, and I believe originally completed the game a long while ago, but that was right when the game first came out, and I really haven't touched it since, so I wanted to give it another playthrough and try different routes, and I thought it would be a good way to go back through and re-experience the game, that I would record it. So, welcome to the, I supposed, first episode of this Frostpunk series that will release on whatever day is currently it is being released. I'll see if I can make it a little series or whatever. So yeah, anyways, we'll get into it. I'll be reading all the dialogue and whatnot. And I'm excited because I will say I absolutely adored the first game. It was, man, when I first discovered Frostpunk 1, I discovered it a long time after it came out. I was enthralled. I played every DLC. I was like, wow, now this is a game. And then because it took me so long to find the game, just like a year later, Frostpunk 2 is coming out, and I was like, gadzooks! I didn't even have to like really wait for it. So when it originally came out, I had a good time, played it on stream, and I believe I played a decent chunk of it solo. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. Press spacebar to switch input device. Yeah, I'm gonna be using a mouse, thank you. Press any key to continue. Welcome to Frostpunk 2. In this DLC, you can build a utopia using a broad range of faction-specific tools and test your mettle against... Oh, wow, it's kind of loud. Test your mettle against challenging new tales. 8 unique utopia trees, unique per-faction laws, district abilities, and more that you unlock as you move your city towards their ideals. 2 tales fight to save your city from the doomsayers or cleanse it from the plague. New mid to late game tales to further challenge once you've survived your first 100 weeks. 2 new maps in the Utopia Builder mode. 36 faction traits that reshape the strategies per faction. 13 new moderate laws that open up new avenues for comprise away from extremist viewpoints. Yeah, okay, I understand. I don't understand. This is horrifying. But yeah, this was the one that I was working on before week 536. Just a little bit, just you know, it's just 10 years, a decade. I believe I'd like to do a story, please. God, game's a little loud. Let me see the audio balancing. Yeah, the game could certainly be a bit quieter. Excusez-moi. I do love the music, though. Oh, it's one of my favorite things about it. It's just... Oh, it's so consuming. You know, that feeling in Frostpunk 1 where you've reached the coldest of the cold. It's still loud. Oh my god. Oh. It's the recommended. Why is that the recommended? Oh! No, thank you. I'm good. But when you've reached the coldest of the cold, and this orchestra music is blaring as you fight to barely survive and creep through, it's a beautiful thing. It really is. I'm hoping that's going to be good audio. It might be a little quiet. I think we'll move it up to 40. But sometimes the music's going to get real loud, as it likes to do. Pop-up tutorials. I don't think I need any tutorials. I'm going to turn... Well, actually, there might be new stuff. There might be a couple of new things. Anyways, we'll leave that as is, and we will do a story. We will skip the prologue because I have done it before. It is rather simple. It's just a bit of teaching you how things work. And I'm going to... You still get to select where you start, right? New story. Oh, I see. Okay, survivor mode against survival. Survive against all odds. There's no active pause, and your progress will be saved only on exit. I don't love that. You can turn off pop-ups, blah, 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 blah. Citizen, officer, a little more challenging. Steward, captain, custom. Oh, they're just gone. Ah, a person. Oh, they're bleeding a bit of oil. Oh, they're kind of decaying. Gone. Reduced to ash. I originally played on Citizen, and it was relatively simple. I can't skip prologue, that's nice. You'd be warned, prologue has introduced you to Frostpunk 2's core mechanics. Skipping will expose you to full breadth of the game without proper onboarding. We recommend new players. I'm not a new player. I'm gonna do the stalwarts instead. The Wanderer's Sacrifice. the elders walked out, the seal colony slaughtered. No sacrifice necessary, because I believe I did really good on the prologue. Whatever, don't worry about it. I know what this means. If you know, you know. I don't actually know what the difference between all of these are, but I believe that's what I originally did. But yeah, I think I'm going to do officer because I didn't have too challenging of a time going through. The original path I took was decently powerful, but there's a lot of things I'm going to have to play pretty carefully. So I'm going to try and take it slow, and I'll try to explain what I'm doing as I'm going through, because I don't even know all of the things I will be doing. So we will see. Start. Scraping the barrel, grief and terror strangled New London between the captain's death and the dwindling coal supply. We need a strong leader, lest we fall before we stand. You can't please everyone. What satisfies one group will angers another. Will you try to remain neutral, side with the most powerful faction, or rule with an iron fist? When the outside temperature drops, the temperature level in the district falls as well. If you have fuel to burn, you can allocate more heat to warm them up. If not, death, injuries, and disease may soon follow. Placing a stockpile hub near a district that produces or uses that resource makes freight easier and reduces workforce demand. What? That makes sense. Loading screens. You know, the neat thing about a recording is I can cut out loading screens. But since this is the first loading screen, you're gonna have to wait. And that's right, pal. And if it takes an hour, you're waiting an hour. Episode 1, yeah, we looked at the loading screen. It was a really good time. I mean, think about all the tips we could learn. I'm missing out on them right now. Plan ahead, don't hesitate. Stuart. Press any key to continue. Am I getting lag? I believe I'm lagging.
Can you hear us? Captain!
Can you hear us?
A generation ago, we fled the crumbling British Empire as the world froze around us. I held New London together. United, we survived 30 years of whiteouts. But the world around us is dead. Empty.
Ripe for taking. The city grows.
Festers.
Merely surviving is not enough. We have to expand. After all, it's us who survived the end of the world. It's us who survived.
Yes. Now what?
We survived the end of the world. Now what? Well, clearly we should conquer the rest. God bless America. Anyways, we'll wanna... I'm gonna have to familiarize myself with a lot of the controls again. Frostpunk 2. Beautiful looking game. What an animation, too. The old captain is dead. New London is weak. Food is running low. Overpopulation looms. Coal is running out. People yearn for a future worth dreaming of. But is it the same future for all? Keep the city together. Or hold its hand on its deathbed. Chapter 1. Scraping the barrel. All right. Coal's running out. The captain is dead. As he weakened, growing diversion brought the city maintenance to a grinding halt. Now, New London is left to suffer the consequences. As steward, it is your charge to lead, but you must prove yourself. The overcrowded city is low on resources. Use this warmer year to build more shelter, secure coal, and power the generator back on. The generator's not on? How are we alive? Anyways, I'm going to turn up the music just a tad bit, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that we are, I'm just gonna do a tad bit. Well, first things we're gonna do is we're gonna pause. We're gonna take a look at our resources. We have 2,500 prefabs. We have 0 income a week, and we don't have a ton of heat stamps. So a little bit from goods trade and a little bit for Central District. We don't have, what's our coal generation? Oh, 0. How did we reach the point of 0? We have the stalwarts that we are that we have good support with, the New Londoners that remain neutral, and the Frostlanders that remain somewhat neutral. First things first, hold left alt to show the economy menu. Okay. Wait, what is it? If I click forward? What? What? No, stop. Stop. No. 4, 5, 6. What? I don't know what it's trying to, I don't know what it's trying to show me. I'm confused. So let's take a look at our resources. Let's take a look at what we need. One, obviously, we need to not be cold. We need to gather coal. We're going to want to get prefabs. We're going to want to gather resources, maybe set up some kind of industry over this way. We obviously need food as well. We currently have a decent stockpile, but we're running low. We need housing. Essentially, we need everything. Research Institute is, I think, something that we're going to want to start with immediately, but we have no place to put it. Oh, isn't that wonderful? This is 80 food stamps. I believe it's worthwhile to get this done so we can start doing laws and trading ideas, making people happy. Let's frost break into this area to get coal. I suppose, what area are we going to want to be in for a while? This is an unlimited material vein, but I believe that's only once you do a specific thing. I'm pondering. Give me a moment to ponder. I believe our only access to coal is right here, so we're definitely going to have to go this way. And this is also in the wind. Oh, exposed to wind. I see. So we'll want to potentially put something here, potentially put something here. I don't remember specifically how the housing system works, but I know that it's interesting. Okay. We'll want to put an industry there. We'll want to put something there. Frost breaking, well, we still have the heat stamps for it. I believe frost breaking always, it does cost more the more you do. Okay. Yeah. Frost break there. Then I think I'm going to want to, I think this is maybe a better area to go to right now. This is, what do we have access to here? This is prefabs. We could definitely set up some kind of industry over this way. So that'll be coal solved for now, at least. We'll want to get some expeditions going because those are a good way to get outside resources. Fertile soil is good because we need to grow things, so we'll probably want to go over this way so we can start growing things. Maybe start over here as just like a general thing, because then we can start gathering materials. Something that I remember not always having enough of. Do we need... I think the biggest question is always like, do what you need to do, but just because you know that you'll probably need it, don't do it yet necessarily. We're definitely going to want food, so let's make sure we go out and get food. I don't need to do that. It's fine. That should work. Okay, so we're frost breaking over to here. We can set down a industrial district right here, or sorry, an extraction district, which should do these prefabs. Select 6 tiles to construct. Yeah. All right. And we'll probably want to just do 1, 2, 3. Oh, can you? Oh, and it's specifically those. I see. And the industrial district does stuff with that. I know what I'm doing. Maybe. I don't know. Don't look at me. Why are you looking at me? Stop. How do I? Okay, and that's how you go back. Is it worth putting them? I think it is. I think it is generally a good idea. Leave some space in between them because there's these specific small buildings. I think for now we'll do an extraction district right here so we can start getting some materials. And then this is more temperature level. Do the districts? Yeah, they do need temperature, believe it or not. Hold on, I'm pondering. I'm thinking. Because you never want to do it wrong necessarily, but I suppose doing nothing may be worse than not doing anything at all. Let's get a housing district down. We'll want to put some right here. Temperature, sheltered from... What is happening? Why are we doing... Oh, it's definitely my stick drift. Hold on. I'm using a mouse, but sometimes the controller is like, hey, but what if we step in? It's like, what if you didn't do that? That'd be really cool, actually. +1 temperature level. So now it's relative. That's nice. Now that it's actually relative to how many you place, how many is connected to it. Before it was just like, if it's in the area, you gain whatever, or at least it was maybe not particularly clear of what it was giving. And I believe we can do one more because this is how much housing? 20 housing. Wish it was a little more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And then actually, you know what might be worth considering? For when we expand, we might just do this. There. And then we can have another housing district right here and one right here. And this can be our general housing area. Keeping them densely packed is better for its temperature. Save on more coal. And we will finally let time pass a little bit. I think I'm getting a small amount of lag. Interesting. A lot of things are working. Okay. What's happening? Okay. It was loading. The council gathers for the first time. First council session. The city decides. Anticipation fills the air as the council opens. The captain ruled with a firm hand for years. Those times died with him. Now, the communities of the city want their say. The stalwarts maintained order on behalf of the captain and adhere to what they claim his vision was for New London. Progress, merit, reason. The New Londoners and the Frostlanders clash over our survival strategy, though neither has a firm stance on economic or social issues. There are those who view the stalwarts with contempt for their role in New London's history, but they keep to the shadows, for now. Based on your handling of the coal crisis, the first decision is whether you should maintain your role as steward. Steward! Steward! I clicked it. Oh, I didn't. Voting. Whoa! It's a building. Wow. Neat building, for sure. When you return to the council in the future, you will be able to propose new laws to vote upon. But for now, a special vote needs to happen. The communities of New London have to accept you as their leader. Be careful. If you fail, this will be the end of your rule. I think we should vote right now. Let's not. Let's solve the coal crisis first. Oh, I don't need to look at this. It'll probably be fine. I could negotiate. What would I... No, I'm good. Stalwarts, open to negotiate. Frostlanders, open to negotiate. What do you want? I'm not gonna give you 207 heat stamps. I think I'll pass. Yeah, no, it's good. No. So I can request them to vote against. Please do not keep me as the captain. I don't want to be the steward anymore. Is this too much? I'm falling apart. Yeah, that would be funny. No, I think I'll pass for now. I will show them through merit, and then we will go from there. A lot of snow in this area. You wouldn't believe it. Man, it's kind of cold. In Frostpunk? What is this? A cold place in the world? I know, right? This is the laws tab. Got it. Okay. Zeitgeist. Okay. The Frostlanders want progress and want adaptation. At least I believe this is the... We will build machines the carve our place in the ice. We'll prove ourselves with technology. We will rip the resources from the frozen earth to sustain everyone. We will bend nature to our will, and we will thrive. Adaptation. Fighting against the cold is futile. We will not... Oh, sorry. All right, we're looking at this. I believe generator is turned off. We'd like the generator to not be turned off. I believe frostbreaking already happened, and I should have been collecting coal. Oops. We're probably fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I don't like the distance that they are from each other. Is that confirmed? No, it's not. Start. Start with a tile with resources on it. Got it. We'll start with that for now. This building is working. Yeah, it's working. How many people do we have? We have a decent amount of people in the workforce. Cool. Once we get coal going, we'll be able to turn the generator on. We're stockpiling goods currently, which means we probably don't need to be making. What are we making right now? Chili. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We could probably consider making an industrial district. Where are we getting... we need to do something with our materials. That's why. Yes. And I think their proximity to each other is beneficial as well. We'll use that to start making prefabs, which we'll need for a bunch of stuff. This is done being frostbroken, so we will get a food district down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do this right here, because this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That can be a nice long line. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Yeah, that looks... It's a little warmer if I put it over here. Yeah, I think that's actually better. Slightly warmer. We'll get some food going. Right now, I'm going to really wish I had a factory going. Mostly wish I had a factory going, but we don't for right now, so it's fine. We can build a research district somewhere. Research institute, perfect. Put a research institute there in the first city, or the first housing district. We'll do 1, 2, excuse me, how do I, there we are. Feels weird to move the camera if I'm being honest. Sure. That'll work for now. I believe that should be the housing we need. I think we can, how do we upgrade you? Demolish district, currently livable. Currently have, wow, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Once we get once we get coal going, we can turn the generator back on. Relations, yeah, people are currently a little cold. Trust, the captain is dead, coal is gone, the generator's off. You're doomed. No, we're not doomed. We're just dying. It's fine. It's different. It's an entirely different thing. Research institute constructed. All right. Different ideas. A small crowd gathers outside the new research institute, arguing about how to exploit the last coal veins. The stalwarts and New Londoners want us to lean on machine-powered mining, but the Frostlanders would have us pursue a more frugal solution. They would never display such order under the captain's rule. You have to choose who to entrust with developing their idea. The communities of New London have different perspectives. You may not be able to please everyone. I will make a decision now. I will decide later. No, I'm gonna look at some stuff. Idea tree. We need new ideas to move forward. However, different communities may propose diverging answers to the same solution. They will only pursue solutions that will align with their worldview. Choosing a community to develop an idea will improve your relation with that community. So, let's see. We've got heat utilization, housing insulation, coal mining, heat dispatching. I forgot that there were so many different... Oh, there's so many things. There's too many things. Weather adjusted shifts. To protect worker health, workplaces must adapt to working hours to the weather conditions. Pfft, stupid. Nah. To put less pressure on workers' workplaces, keep machines powered around the clock, and keep working hours accordingly, and adjust working hours accordingly. Machine centric. So this gives less workforce requirement and more squalor, which is something that we'll want to consider, because I believe we're going to be going more for the squalor side of things, more into the let's conquer the Frostland. Filtration towers, yes. Unlocks the rapid filtration district ability, which decreases squalor but will result in injuries. That's not wonderful. -1 temperature level, positive, reduce squalor. And this is... Oh, this is just a thing. Constructed in housing, I see. Factories. We're going to look through this a little bit, because I don't know a lot of these. Scouts headquarters. This is for the Frostland traversal. City. Famine prevention. Not moved far enough towards equality to envision this. It's very true. Dense housing block. Residential tower providing compact shelter with low sanitation to the masses, keeping them off the street and out of sight. Yes! No, I'm just kidding. This is whose idea is this? This is the stalwarts. Frostland's housing block, residential tower designed to provide shelter to a large number of citizens and a limited amount of space. That's good. This is that's so much more. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if anything, that's a lot more housing. Although, yeah, disease is slightly increased, so it's something to balance, of course. Pack people into a home. Unproductive due maintenance. Workers who do not meet their quotas must stay after the shift to perform machinery and infrastructure maintenance. Oh, wait, that's just so wonderful. There's no negatives? Yes! Oh, materials demand. Oh, wait, no, that's a good thing. Yeah. There's no negatives. Amazing. Contractors do maintenance. The city funds dedicated crews responsible for maintaining its machinery and infrastructure. That's pretty good. Efficiency is slightly increased. Okay. Work compensation. I remember this one, yeah. Efficiency bonuses. To encourage competition, the city will allocate special bonuses to people who work the most efficiently. To help workers maintain their strength and endurance, they will receive extra rations as a reward for their labor. Oh, that's so kind, but how dare we do that? That's far too kind. We should be radical. Society. Hospitals? What are we gonna do with those? Help people? Nah. First things first, let's get watchtowers. How do you know that the steward is doing a good job? Well, the first thing we researched when he took rule was more police. He must be great. I'm sure he's not worried about his position of power at all. Anyways, hospitals. Hospital. Teaching hospital. Hey, that's kind of good. Hospital fitted with dedicated equipment and facilities to provide medical education and training students. Will regularly cure a significant number of absentees. That's a good special. Will regularly cure some. Will regularly significant. So it says significant rather than the other. Yeah, and then this increases research speed. Yeah, that seems like a really good thing to research. I like the teaching hospital. Especially staying on top of sickness is going to make sure that we have more youth. Sorry, not youth. Have more people to work as well. No, I mean if we have more youths working in the mines, we would have more workers as well. Liberated youth. Young adults are encouraged to experiment, free from arbitrary bounds and judgments. What, like, I don't know, killing people? What do you mean? Trust rises slightly. The average citizen thinks about how much they respect your rule. Yeah, that's true. A faction membership will decrease slightly. Faction membership will decrease slightly each year. Oh! To protect from their radical influence, young adults from all backgrounds are offered dedicated recreation rooms where they can mingle freely. That's really interesting. So if you were trying to... Oh, it's because... And it makes them less radical. Oh, that's really interesting. Huh. Because heat stamps unlocks the youth employment program, city ability, which bolsters cities. Interesting. Okay. Hubs. All right. We've got maintenance hub. Oof. Well, we're poor. Materials demand in neighborhood districts is decreasing. And this is the same for all of them. I imagine it is likely the same. Emergency medical hub. The agglomeration of modular care units where patients from nearby districts can be processed quickly. Disease in neighborhood housing districts, neighboring housing districts is decreased. Towering observation point and docking station allowing city guards to keep a close watch on nearby districts. Oh, good, great. But they all cost materials. Interesting. Failing to provide them will cause squalor to increase. Increase materials output to fulfill this demand. Yes. Communication hub. Broadcast stations airing public service announcements to keep citizens aligned with the city's vision. Interesting. So this... okay. Stockpile hub efficiency. Better engineering layouts and improved retrieval technologies will allow us to stockpile more resources in the same structures. That makes sense. Okay. Rail hub. Node connecting districts through elevated railways to support cargo and boost productivity. Ooh, that's really nice, actually. I like that a lot. I like, I think trains are kind of awesome and sick. Fighting hub. An arena complex hosting fights, giving citizens an outlet for their frustrations. Yes, let's kill each other. Woo! I mean, what? Maintenance hub. Yeah, it makes things used as a base of operations from which engineers service nearby stations. Cool, whatever. Everybody likes those. They're whatever. All right, let's look at these ones, because these ones are going to be pretty important. Mining operations where residue coal dust is sucked up and compressed into briquettes? I don't know what that means. To maximize use of the resources. It is good. You get more coal from your coal per energy. Blasting coal mines. Operation using explosive drilling to rapidly exploit coal deposits, generating noxious fumes. That's maybe less good, but it's good too. Blasting. Wow, you guys both like. Oh, it's the Frostlanders who want to be conservative. They want to conserve resources. Come on, let's absolutely blow up the thing. Heat utilization, efficient circuits. Improve pump mechanisms to move heat through districts more efficiently, lowering the amount of heat that must be allocated to achieve a given local temperature. That seems like a good idea. Increasing the allocation of heat in level districts will cost 25 heat instead of 30. Okay, that just seems like an upside. Is there a downside to that? It's just good? Oh, cool. Okay, okay. Coarse mineral fill. To provide a basic layer of insulation, the walls and ducts of all dwellings will be packed with fibers derived from raw slag and other industrial byproducts. We're not doing asbestos anymore? I believe this used to be asbestos. Okay, it's just good. Unlocks the insulate district ability, housing districts that permanently increase the temperature level by 1. That's cool. Heat dispatcher. Heat dispatching control center where engineering teams monitor and optimize district heating, boosting their heat utilization efficiency. So just +1 temperature level, but more squalor. I believe what we're gonna want to do is we're just going to focus on dealing with squalor, which isn't like perfect, but we're gonna try to focus on dealing with squalor, yeah. I don't know why words are so hard for me suddenly. We're gonna focus on dealing with squalor so we can have these better positives, I believe is what we're gonna be going for. So did any of these jump out at me? That's a lot of extra squalor. I believe we probably hold for now. I think we need more things before we start spending heat stamps on things we can't afford. So this is tension. Cold, fear of running out of cold, and a little bit of disease. a little bit of disease never killed anybody. Oh wait, yes it did. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'll get used to it soon. So we are currently almost meeting the housing demand. We currently have an amount of coal generation, so we can turn the generator back on. Generator me. Generator is turned off. Can we turn it on? Where's the generator button? What am I doing? Help me. The steward struggling to turn the generator back on. I don't remember how. Heat management. When a district's temperature level falls below livable, problems arise, and the severity and types of issues depend on how far the level drops and the district's type. To raise district temperature, open the district panel and use the slider to allocate more heat. You can also adjust this by using buttons displayed over each district and a heat management overlay active. Okay. Can I see the... so that area is warm. Very nice. It's warmer than the inside of the city, somehow. The generator is turned off. Can we turn it on, please? Why won't you tell me how to turn the generator on? I'm clicking it. What do I... Whatever. Click. Boom. Good work, steward. We have secured a new coal deposit. It's part of the last vein in New London. There's still some deposits left, but they won't last for long. We'll need to improve our mining to use it efficiently. But the city's communities are voicing different ideas on how to do it. We need to decide whose ideas are worth pursuing. We must choose a solution. All right. So now that that's on, we currently, I don't think we have enough heat. I see. Well, if we, more livable. Okay. Click. Livable. Very cool. You'll never guess what I do here. Click. Livable. Whoa. Do we keep our coal cold? People without a place to live. That's probably a problem. That's probably, you know what? Problem? I think not. More like, who cares? Didn't ask. Resources, salvaging factory. Large facility using discarded prefabs and goods, no matter how soiled, to manufacture new ones with minimal resources. That's pretty good. Positives, a bunch of goods per week. And this is large facility use semi-automatic machinery to produce construction prefabs and domestic goods with a streamlined workforce. So more squalor, but and -1 temperature level. I see. Because the machines need more energy, I would think, probably. Filtration towers, I think, are definitely something that we're going to be looking at. More reducing of squalor, I think, is going to be very important. Sawmills, untreated sawmills, massive sawmills in which frozen wood is caught into usable materials without undergoing any treatment, speeding up the process but exposing people to mold, spores, and fungi. Mechanized sawmill. I believe the mechanization might be a good idea. Have more prefabs would be, actually, we're doing fine on minerals right now. Forgive me, I'm pondering. Long before time had a name. I forgot to say the rest of it. Just long before time, really. Well, they want us to decide this, and I believe more coal is probably where we're at. We could start blasting things. Why not? Let's start blasting some explosions or whatever. You're making whatever. What's it called? You're making goods. Yeah, you're making goods. We have a decent amount of prefabs. We don't have any other factories. We probably do, because we don't have a ton of goods, but we need goods because it's part of our income for heat stamps. We're not getting enough food. Not getting enough food, really? Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. We're gonna need more food. We already need more heat stamps. We're poor. Oh no, that's not good. Stockpile still running low on resources. Yeah, okay. We're gonna need total output, total demand, so it gets 100. And we currently need, let's see, requirements demand 175. Yeah, I think I get what's going on. Yeah, I think I got it. I think I'm just waiting for heat stamps currently.
The steward appreciates all your adoring letters and will answer personally in due time.
Of course I will. Of course I will, folks. You're my favorite people. Yes. I'm definitely gonna answer. 100%. 100%. Can I frost break for 1? Yeah, for 4 heat stamps. Thank you. I'm gonna frost break that real quick, and then I can get some more food going. I'm going to want some more material gainage, and for that we will. Yes. The generator wakes. A child is born. People gather around the generator tower as it wakes with a thundering shudder and bestows heat on us yet again. This is the heart of the city, our last line of defense against the cold, our first hope for the future, any future. Steward, there's a couple who say their first child, a daughter, was born at the exact moment the generator sprang to life again. They called her Lily May. They ask you that you bless her. You gave us hope back. Thanks to you, our child may yet have a future ahead of her. People are hopeful. There is a future for them after all. Very well. May your life be warm and the winds spare your path. So yeah, we're gonna make another food district so we can finally not lose food. We're gonna need more goods. We have a decent amount of workforce. We don't have a lot of workforce available, unfortunately. I wish we had a little more. We don't have enough heat, unfortunately. I think we're gonna have to frost break so we can get some more coal. So, where is the coal node? This one? Okay, I see. Takes a lot of heat stamps, man. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I actually think it might be better for me to just do a little wider. There, I think that's decent. Frost break that. Then we're gonna make another food district right here. Now that this is done. It's not as far as I thought it was. I mistook the distance in which this is able to go. That's all right. Well, we'll be able to expand it at some point, but we need more food for right now. That's gonna be frigid though. We've got a few heat stamps. We've got a decent number of prefabs.
People of the city, your council has voted.
The council has voted? It has? Did they say I did a good job? What was the... Oh, is it because I managed to get coal? They're like, all right, seems good. Research the idea for new coal mines, construct a nearby a newly researched building in the extraction district. Sure, whatever. They're working on it right now. We've got a decent number of heat stamps. We're gonna want to gather, I think, prefabs because we don't have any income for it per week, and we're gonna suddenly run out. And we're gonna be really sad about it. Looks good to me. Okay. We are probably going to want to consider Research Institute. We don't have enough stuff, yeah. We need more housing, but we can't afford it. We're gonna need 40 more heat stamps, which I think we can afford. Plus, we don't want people to be freezing. That'd be kind of bad. We have 600 people sitting outside. That's kind of important that we don't have that. Okay, we're getting 15 per week. If we get more goods trade, I believe we will make more as well. So I believe it is in our best interest to make more goods. I'm going to make another housing district. Actually, I believe I'm going to make the housing district like this. Is there a heating bonus to being next to them? Proximity. Yeah, there's a heating bonus for being next to them. Yeah, that should be good. We're gonna wait until we have enough heat stamps to afford an extraction or an industrial district. We need more materials right now, but we don't need them instantly, and we're gonna make more goods. We have them harvesting prefabs, so we're in a decent spot. We just need, let's see. We need 40 stamps. We also don't have enough workforce right now, actually. Never do. How can you? Okay, we're running low, we're losing coal, and we weren't getting a stockpile anyway. Let's readjust our coal map. Let's do this down. Down. Chilly. Oh, heat allocation cannot be decreased. There's no heat allocation. Yeah, it's probably fine. Yeah, that's about as good as we can do right now, unfortunately. We're gonna need more coal. I love balancing the 4 million things. We are getting a stockpile. We're running out of coal. We have 41 weeks until we're out of materials. Housing's gonna be up soon. There's so many things to pay attention to, it's ridiculous. Council meeting's gonna be a little bit. Let's speed up a little bit. Yeah, I believe we're in a decent spot to be able to... We don't have enough workers.
Encourage all
Great.
citizens to join in...
Great, we don't have enough workers. Awesome, so cool. How many prefabs are we making per week? 15? So, prefabs remaining 1,200. Let's reduce that a little bit. This gives us some workers back, and will also gives us some materials back because we don't absolutely need it right now. We probably would like to get out to the Frostlands. Probably. Environment 400 workforce, because it would give us the opportunity to get more people. I think we really need more goods right now though, but we don't have the material upkeep for it. Okay, we're fine. I'm struggling, I'm scared. Okay. Why are you on fire because you're not on? What's happening? Keep burning it, send it into the sky. If we can, all we have to do is create so many pollutants and global warming accelerate it as fast as possible. Genius. We need 600 workers. That's more than I can manage right now. That's not good. That's probably bad. It's not wonderful. Okay, it's gonna get colder soon, which is not wonderful because I don't know if we have the capability of keeping everything warm. We need to frost break out so we can get some Frostland teams. I believe we need that. We need to have that like specific spot available to us, so we're waiting right now. We'll be able to have coal blasting mines. Yeah, advanced coal mines, coal blasting. Is that what we will discuss, or am I able to place that right now? Construct building, extraction, blasting coal mine. We need more, yeah, we need more output, or need more, sorry, more coal. Heat stamp. I said everything but the right word. I think I'm insane, actually. I think that's the conclusion. Maybe they should stop me from existing. That might be the good idea. I believe we have enough.
And awaits the steward's proposal.
Ah, yes, of course. Folks, I think we should, I think we need guided voting. I mean, truly, I think that's what we need. The first thing we do is not vote on important laws. It's just like, I think I should have more power. Guys, I mean, come on. I think that's what we need. Look, if everybody's being irrational, I can be the rational one. It's a good idea. You just want a king. It's fine. You want that. That's what we had in London. It worked great. Childhood rules. Family apprenticeship. All children must work alongside one of their relatives so that they learn their trade and continue the family tradition. Mandatory school. To guarantee that all children have the skills and knowledge needed in the city, we will establish mandatory school program support by the city. Heat stamps are increased. I don't like when more heat stamp. Funerals. Harvesting funerals. This increases research speed. Decreased disease is decreased. Trust lost from deaths is, I mean, technically, if no one dies, if everybody's fine, basic necessities, Free essentials trust rises. People don't like that one. Paid essentials. Efficiency. I would like some paid essentials. To foster responsibility and to reward work, citizens will be charged a small fee in exchange for essentials, such as basic rations and clothing. God, I love making people have to pay for things. Because I need money. I need so much money. Heat auctions. Heat is a luxury, and as such, heat surplus will be auctioned off to the highest bidders to fill the city's coffers. Oh no, it's awful. Heated commons. Surplus heat should benefit the entire population of a district, and they will therefore be used to exclusively warm common areas. Fewer unhoused citizens will die from cold. Yeah, but like, question. Now, all I'm gonna say is, what if we had more heat stamps? Then we could help the people more, right? Contagion prevention. We might want to consider just charging people for the, the right to live. I'm a good person, I promise. Please. It's apocalyptic. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Central districts provide a small amount of prefabs, there's so many options here. Service redemptions. Everyone must volunteer their time outside of work as needed unless they purchase an exemption from the city. I mean, look, I do like more money. I need it, kind of, sort of. Heat pipe watch. Everyone must inspect the heat pipes and places of their residence, spotting and fixing minor leakages around the city. That's pretty good. Having more temperature level in housing districts is actually, I would just say, really good, because it would give us more coal, which is something that we don't have a ton of right now. Food additives. Oh, please tell me we can put more garbage into the food. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Where's the sawdust when we need it? Food production is increased. Yeah, chemicals. Woo! GMO, you don't know what kind of GMOs we're putting in the food. It's a lot more than you'd think. Mass-produced goods. In order to overcome scarcity, we will organize our production lines to increase good production. Okay, in order to make the best use of scarce resources, we will focus on producing sturdy and easily repairable goods. Goods demand is slightly decreased. Demand for items used as part of daily life. Failing to meet goods demand will cause crime to rise. Increase heat stamps when fulfilled. Increase goods output. Fill this bin. I do kind of like mass-produced goods. That may perhaps be better. I mean, obviously, we're going in the way of capitalism, and everybody loves that. As much money as possible. I need more taxes. Guys, can we vote on common good? Actually, is there something else we should be voting on? Are we going to vote on the blasting mines, or we good on that? I feel like maybe whatever. I think mass-produced goods would be good. Yeah, I think that we're pretty good with this one. What do we have to meet to? You are tolerated. Yes. How many do we need to get for it to pass? Is it a majority? If it's a majority, then we've got it. I believe it is. 32 hesitant delegates. Yeah. It's just 51, right? Or is it 70? So I think it's 51. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if there's any easy ones we can negotiate for. The stalwarts will not negotiate. They want this. The Newlanders partially open to negotiate, and the Frostlanders are open to negotiate. Mostly against, mostly for. Okay, so we can do. I want you to vote for, and then this will choose the next law to be voted on in the council. This will improve relations with Newlanders. I like that. The city will approve chemical additives will tested and tolerable levels of risk. I mean, come on, we gotta have a little bit. Constructed blasting coal mine. That's perfect. Although I would rather improve relations. This, I believe, we're already going to do that, so it doesn't matter if we select that one. It's basically free. Propose a law. This one, mass-produced goods. Propose, negotiate. Frostlanders, what do you have? Citizens will provide enact foraging. Use community action. Frostlanders will be able to choose the next law that gets voted on the council. I believe So you can't really see what I'm looking at. I believe our answer here is... Sorry, we're going so far back. I have to keep going back in. I'm proposing this law. No, I cancel it. Well, propose that... I'm going to do this mostly because I want the... And I assume, yeah, they will not negotiate. I believe that we're probably going to be more for the New Londoners, and I think I want us to be a little less radical, but I like the New Londoners path this time because I did the Frostlanders last time, so we're going to be more in the destroy the people, more industry kind of thing, instead of let's protect the people and make sure they're happy and healthy. Boring! Stupid. All right, let's do that one. Grant agenda. Bingo. Laws supported. Vote. Yeah, 51 required. We passed that pretty easy.
The eyes have it.
Eyes have it. The eyes? I'm so funny. Mass-produced goods enacted. So it means we're producing more goods, and it means we're in. We don't need more. We don't need any more. Whatever. A. Bryan, 55, drill sergeant, admiring the generator. It's good to have you back, old chap. It was a terrible fright to have you switched off. You're more than just a heat source to us, you know. To us, you're a symbol of what should be. Unbending, unyielding fortitude. May we all stand so bold against the frost. The generator is revered and respected by the stalwarts. Okay. Can I... Oh, it's just a tiny little X at the bottom. Can you see my mouse? Yeah, you can. Okay. The quality of our limited goods will decrease with this law. I mean, yeah, but like, that means that more people will pay for goods, and I will get more. Yeah, I will get more money, and that's the important thing. Money. Blasting coal mine. Let's start blasting. Let's blast. That was all of our heat stamps. I believe we're going to need to frost break again if we want to be able to place a logistics district. Yeah. That'll work. That should be good. Then we can start getting some more people, which means more industry, which means huzzah. Actually, do we need to be doing all of these? If we produce a little less, we still maintain our stockpile. So we want to just be barely clearing it. Can we produce a little less? No, we can't. Actually, we technically could. And we want to, we have the workforce right now. Let's spend it to produce a little more prefabs. What's going on with this? Keep the warmth. District temperature. Steward, we have received multiple complaints from citizens that their districts have grown colder of late. Everyone keeps coming to me to complain, but there ain't much I can do. Last I checked, it's the steward who's supposed to keep us warm, complained a furnace technician. The cold is a serious concern for our citizens. We ought to take action. Check heat distribution. Yeah, is chilly. Not enough fuel. Look, I just, look, all I'm gonna say is, it's okay if you're a little cold. Yeah, possible district temperature level increase, 0. I gotta love 0. Look, it's not my fault that everybody's cold. It's just my fault that everybody's cold. But we're gonna have more coal, so it's fine. Fuel for the future. A lack of common rules among our people can lead to trouble. But as the council debates the future of the city, all are concerned about the day our last coal deposit runs out. We must explore the Frostland for more sources of fuel, or else the city will have no future at all. We must find more fuel. Well, we're getting more coal from this, yes? Oh, access the Frostland. Access, I'm literally there. Shut up. Get out of here. Leave me alone. We are running low on materials, but at least we have a nice stockpile. It's gonna last for 31 weeks. I'm aware. Thank you. Stop whining at me. We need more populace to be able to work on it. Yeah, you are doing a good job. Do more of it. Do more of a good job. We can, we're gonna cancel the prefabs for right now. Aren't we supposed to be getting more coal from you? Coal remaining, cool. 43 weeks. That's not that long, actually. Squalor, whatever. How do I check? There's got to be a squalor tab, right? When I hover over it, maybe squalor. You'd think there'd be like a you'd think there'd be a tab to be able to check squalor, see how it's affecting things. But I suppose it's relatively low. Blasting coal mines, nothing big. It's absent. And this is adjust area. There's one to build area, right? To make it larger. Choose tiles to adjust. Oh, so you can move them. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. Expand district. Yeah, and I could put it under, I could put it on more coal, which I don't think it'll mean it'll extract more coal, but it'll have access to more coal. So maybe we just have this move along. We're still too cold though, which is not wonderful. Isn't this supposed to be producing a lot more coal? Oh, we totally have a surplus. I'm like, shouldn't we have more? And I was totally looking at the wrong tab. Yeah, we're fine. We're doing wonderful in terms of cold. And will that give us more heat stamps? It won't. Angry noise, I guess. I don't know. We probably will want to expand it, but for right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Click. Okay, so that's being built. We want access to more heat stamps, so we'll probably want to vote on another law that probably diminishes people's life expectancy but gives us more money. Yes, I love that. It's so cool. If you want to watch more violating of human rights, click the video above me. It's not a live leak, I promise. It's more Frostpunk, which I guess probably doesn't need to be clarified because the Frostpunk is above me. Yeah. Anyways, like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to see more. I don't have anything else to say. But no, that's it. I don't have anything else to say. Click the video. Do it. Click it. Or don't. Because that's always fun. That's the best part about free will. You don't have to listen to me at all. You might not even be listening anymore. You could have the audio off and you could just see me standing here. I know, it's a good trade offer. We should try it. Let's stand here together. I'm getting bored. Can you click the video? If you click the video, I stop existing, and I would be so happy. Do it.